Hey guys, Ultimate Deadpool here, and I'm back with another gaming video. This is just so I can talk to you guys about that Battle Nexus. Real quick, this is the 2003's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game for the GameCube. I played this a long time ago as a kid. I recently got the game back, so hopefully I still got what it takes. But basically, this video is going to be meant for comment section only. Hold on. So if the graphics look bad, it's because it's a 2003 game and they didn't have the best graphics back then. But this game is still pretty fun, so I do still remember how to play it. The Battle Nexus. This is basically going to talk about that, and I think it's fitting to play this game, considering this is where I got the idea for the Battle Nexus. Is the 2003's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. So, but basically what I want to discuss is, or ask better, is who should be in the Battle Nexus, who should be the winner, and basically what do you guys want to see in the Battle Nexus, because it's pretty much going to be fan written. It's not going to necessarily be fan made, but it'll you guys will have a lot of say of what goes on in the video or in the series. It's probably going to end up being about, I'd say, a 10-part mini-series, but you know, if it works, great. You know, if not, well, if by some chance it doesn't show up in the video, it's because I've either forgotten about it or I just didn't see it in time. But that's what this video is basically about. You guys just let me know all the information that you want. Sorry, the camera angle is driving me nuts. So basically, 4 characters that are definitely going to be in the Battle Nexus are the Ninja Turtles, strictly for honor, or for kind of like a callback to the fact that I got that idea from the Battle Nexus from that show. If you guys want to watch the show, I will put a link in the description to all of the episodes in the show, 2003 show, all of which are free to watch on YouTube. If you guys want to check it out, it's actually a really good show. So if you have not watched it, I would recommend giving it a shot. So this is actually the first, I believe it's the first season of the game, because there's 5 or 7 real seasons, but they only made 3 games for the 2003 show. Anyway, if you guys want to check that show out, I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to see it. But basically, I need to find out who all should be in this Battle Nexus, and who would you guys want to win out of the people who are put in. But definitely Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael are going to be in the tournament, because basically that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like a dimensional tournament or whatever for like the greatest fighters, just like it is in the 2003's TMNT show. So if it looks like I'm getting my ass kicked, it's been a while since I played this game, so I still can play the game. It's just with me talking to you guys and trying to fight, it's not exactly easy. So I have gotten to the shredder before on this game, but that was a long time ago. So I have kind of lost my touch, but so far it looks like I haven't. So I literally just got this game in the mail today. So this is the first time I've ever played this game in about, I'd say, a good 5 years or so. Maybe longer. It's definitely been a while. But I remember this game as if it was yesterday. So anyway, another couple of characters that I would like to be in the Battle Nexus tournament is obviously like Ash Williams, Jason Voorhees, Deadpool, Spider-Man. You know, some of the basic characters that I use for videos. So if there are any other suggestions, I am open to virtually anything. I can't do any Mortal Kombat characters because they're too detailed and I can't make anything like that. And I don't know a whole lot about the characters, so I don't want to upset anybody by doing a Mortal Kombat character such as Scorpion was originally going to be in it, but I don't know a whole lot about Scorpion, so I can't really add him to the Battle Nexus. But characters like from Marvel, DC, any other pop culture type stuff, that's fine. But I can't do certain things with certain characters just because I don't know a whole lot about their backstories or anything about the characters in general. It has to be pretty much limited to the characters that I use pretty much for stop motion animating. So that still gives you guys quite a bit of creative free will to put in. But at some point, either tomorrow or Sunday, I will put in a list of all the characters or do a stop motion video list of all the characters that will be in the Battle Nexus. There are going to be some characters that'll show up as a kind of a fan base type surprise. So keep an eye out for those. There are also going to be a lot of callback Easter eggs to a lot of my old work. Like Gravity Man I had talked about putting Gravity Man in the Battle Nexus, but I honestly don't think that that's a good idea until I've done the Gravity Man movie, specifically because if I put Gravity Man in the Battle Nexus, I don't think a lot of people are going to be rooting for him because no one's really seen him or heard of him. Except for the people on my old channel, they may remember him. But for people who are new and who have no idea who I'm talking about, Gravity Man was a custom superhero I created about six years ago. And I've made the character in Lego form a couple of times, but I've never been able to do anything with the character because I just haven't had the proper introduction for the character. Last year I actually made a Lego movie featuring Gravity Man. It was literally just called Gravity Man. It was actually one of my best movies yet, but unfortunately due to YouTube that movie no longer exists, so I am thinking about remaking it. But one thing's for sure, if it does get remade and I do like this Battle Nexus thing, like an annual year or even a monthly type thing, if it's a big success, then Gravity Man will be in the next Battle Nexus. But as it stands right now, Gravity Man is not going to be in the Battle Nexus. But again, if you guys want to see him in the Battle Nexus, that's fine. For those of you who do like the character and like the new look of him, some of the characters that are going to be in the Battle Nexus, some of them are going to be customs. Some old familiar faces are going to be coming back. Some new faces will be showing up. But definitely, hands down, a lot of callbacks to the original stuff that I used to do will be there as well. So yeah, Ash Williams is definitely going to be there. Iron Man is definitely going to be there. Deadpool will definitely be in the Battle Nexus. A couple of Spider-Men will be in the Battle Nexus. Let's see, who else? Nightwing is definitely going to be in the Battle Nexus along with Batman. And the Battle Nexus is going to be meant for heroes only, so you don't expect to see anybody like Two-Face or the Joker or Thanos. Thanos may appear, but he's an exception because he's not really a bad guy. I mean, obviously he's a villain, but he tries to make peace through violence. If you I guess you can put it in that kind of way. But Thanos is probably not going to be in the Battle Nexus. I literally lost hours of sleep over that, trying to figure out why I couldn't add Thanos to the Battle Nexus. But then I came to the conclusion that he's just simply not a nice person or a good guy in general. So it has to be limited to heroes only. I realized in the 2003's Ninja Turtles show that there are a couple of, I guess you could say, villain type characters in the Battle Nexus, um, but they don't really last long in the Battle Nexus. But usually in the 2003's Ninja Turtles show, the Battle Nexus was supposed to be for like honorable warriors to who are always looking for a challenge, and so they created the Nexus to basically let people fight for sport. So there's not going to be any blood or guts or anything or death or anything of the sort in my Battle Nexus, just like in the 2003 show, just because it's going to be a simple fight for the right to claim, oh yeah, I'm the best fighter throughout the multiverse type thing. So it's going to be kind of like that, but hopefully if everything works out, it'll be really good. So, but if not, I'm sure you guys will let me know about it. But most likely this Nexus thing is going to become like a monthly, if not annual, thing. Just like my Ice Bucket challenges, which I'm still not giving up on. You guys really liked the one that I did 2 years ago, because I didn't get to do one last year, but I will be able to do one this year, hopefully, while it's actually getting hot over the summer. So I will try my best to do a Ice Bucket challenge this year. Due to funding issues, I won't be able to donate anything like I did last year, but I still do like doing the Ice Bucket challenges because it is for a good cause. But unfortunately this year I can't donate any money to it. If I can, I will, but I'm not 100% certain on that yet. But so anyway, who else? Couple other characters that'll probably end up being in the Battle Nexus are the Cyber Turtles. For those of you who don't know what those are, I created 5 special, unique, custom versions of the Ninja Turtles for my was supposed to be a very dark Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that I did last year, or 2 years ago, or whatever it was. And the original story was actually very dark and very sad that it made me cry, and I'm the one who wrote it. So due to that particular fact, that director's cut never got released. But basically what happens is Shredder creates 5 pretty much perfect clones of all 4 turtles, and each time they fail, a body part was removed and replaced with machinery, very similar to Baxter Stockman in the 2003 show. For those of you who don't know that, Baxter Stockman, every time he failed the Shredder, was taken apart piece by piece, and whatever was removed was replaced with machinery. So that alone, it makes it a very dark show. But the movie was supposed to be 3 times as dark, and since obviously Cyber Leo was the leader of the group, he got the worst end of it, since he's the one who pretty much screws up the most, because if the team fails, the leader fails the most. And then Metalhead is actually a turtle, or a character in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just not the version that I did in that movie. The version I did was a complete custom creation. It was like a genetically enhanced clone that was loyal to only Shredder. And was pretty much like the ultimate assassin type character. And he was a really cool character. I think I still have him somewhere. He's appeared in a couple of recent videos. I'm not as sure which ones. But so Metalhead might appear in the Battle Nexus. But my version of the Battle Nexus is going to have a lot of characters, familiar faces, probably multiple incarnations of Spider-Man, as well as maybe even Iron Man. One character that I would like to put into the Battle Nexus, but I think he may be a little too much for it, is the Punisher. I realize the Punisher is a good guy, but his methods of doing good are not exactly they're not exactly how do I put this, Battle Nexus type. So pretty much the whole point of the Battle Nexus is to test your limits, see if you can defeat worthy opponents from across the multiverse. While yes, the Punisher is still a kick-ass martial artist and a whole bunch of other stuff, like ex-con army and a whole bunch of other things, I'm pretty sure he would use his guns more than anything. So, the same thing with Deadpool. The only difference with Deadpool is he has katanas, so technically he is a mixed martial artist. And yeah, Deadpool will probably end up cheating using his weapons anyway, or his guns anyway, but that's basically what Deadpool does. But anyway, so long story short, the Battle Nexus is hopefully going to start next week. I would like to get this video out and about so that way people can basically say or put in what they want to see, say what they want to say, so that way hopefully whatever gets into the comments will hopefully get transferred into the actual series. But I make no promises again, so I'm sure a lot of you are probably going to say Gladiator Krusty from the original Battle Royale that I did. He may appear if I can find him. There's a lot of characters that I'd like to put in the Battle Nexus, but I have to limit to only, I think it's like 20 characters or something, 2 each round, so two fighters per round, so there'll be like probably 10 rounds or something like that if my math is correct. So but yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of rounds to the Battle Nexus, but the main goal is to keep it true to the 2003's inspiration, but also have it be completely different at the same time. So in case you guys are wondering which episodes it is in season, I believe 2, maybe 3. It's just called The Big Brawl. BRAWL. So if you guys do want to watch those episodes to see where I did get the inspiration from, it's those episodes. There are 4 of them. I'm not going to say who actually wins the Battle Nexus in case you guys haven't seen it, but one thing's for sure, it's definitely one of the best 4 episodes of the show. And maybe I'm just being biased because it's the show that I grew up with, but I'm not lying. There are a lot of people who still love that show. A lot of people who still actually watch it to this day. So, not bad for a 17-year-old show. And it actually lasted pretty good. It lasted about 7 years, which doesn't sound long, but it had about 7 seasons. So, 2 of which weren't really needed. At least one of which wasn't really needed. But it's still a very, very rewatchable show. Just like the 1987 show. It's one of those things that you can always go back and rewatch and still enjoy it as if it was coming on the air for the first time. So, another character I'm sure you guys are going to want to see in the Battle Nexus is the Shredder, but again, he falls under the villain category. While he is a very skilled martial artist, he still qualifies under the villain category. So I don't want to put any villains in this particular Battle Nexus. That's not to say that there won't be a villain version of the Battle Nexus, when it's just going to be strict villains instead of heroes competing. So there's basically going to be 2 of them. One's going to be a hero brand, the other's going to be the villain brand, and stuff like that. And I'm getting my ass kicked. Holy crap. I forgot how tough these foot soldiers are at first. Ooh, give me a burger. So if you couldn't tell already, I'm playing as Michelangelo. Ooh, soda. So, anyway, there will be 2 different versions of the Battle Nexus. One is going to be heroes, the other is going to be villains. Kind of like Toon sandwiches. superhero and supervillain bowls. So if you guys haven't watched those, I'll put a link in the description below if you guys want to see those as well. But I watch those things all the time, and I absolutely love them. I actually used to react to some of their videos on my old channel, but I will never ever again react to any videos on this channel because of what happened to my other one. So if you guys wanted me to react to any videos, that's not gonna happen. But seriously though, let me know what you guys want me to put into the Battle Nexus. It's hopefully going to be humorous, and definitely more sound effects, just like my latest stop motion. I'm trying something new, which is somehow my most popular video that I've uploaded so far. I don't know why it's the most popular, but hopefully the Battle Nexus will be 3 times as popular, and will hopefully bring in a lot more subscribers. If not, it's not a big deal. So, I'm apologizing for no sound. I don't need to get copyrighted on music, because there is some copyrighted music in this game. While I don't think they would really consider it copyrighted since it's being recorded off a phone, who knows what YouTube has a problem with these days. I'm trying not to die because I have like 6 lives, and I don't need to die, because especially on the level after this, the final boss is not at all easy to beat, and I would prefer not to die. Ow. Stop throwing shurikens at me. So if you guys also want to see more videos like this, please let me know down in the comments below. I am more than happy to play games like this for YouTube. That's actually one of the main reasons I got this game. It wasn't just for my personal playing experience. It was to educate for YouTube, I guess. So now for the fun part, the boss battle on the first stage. There are, I believe there are 10 stages to this. Last time I played this game, if I'm not mistaken, I got to like stage 9. I know I've beaten the Shredder before, but that was a long time ago, and I know it wasn't easy. So I am skipping through a lot of the dialogue because you guys can't read it anyway because of not the bad picture on my phone, but also I really don't need to get copyrighted from anything or for any reason, because I have seen people get copy striked over something as stupid as lines from a movie or lines from a video game or anything like that. So that's the last thing I want to do right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and plus it'll make the video a little bit shorter and hopefully get through the game a little bit faster. And boss battle. This part's gonna be fun. That is a humongous robot. I remember the first time I ever played this game and I finally got to this level, I absolutely hated it because I could never beat it. I literally had to get my dad to beat it for me because I could not do it. And I realized there was a boss battle on the level 2 levels before this one in the alleyway. But Dragon Face is not near as hard as this robot. Oh, I died. Crap. That's okay. Each stage you get a new set of 6 lives. So, because as most video games, each level gets harder and harder. And this game is no exception. Yeah, it may be a little bit easier for me because I played this game for so long, but still, this is not an easy game to beat. Because I think you have to fight the Shredder twice, once without his armor, and once with his armor. I'm not sure which order it is in. I'm pretty sure you fight him with armor first, and then the next time you fight him is without. No, get out of the corner. I'm dead. So yeah, this is not an easy thing to beat. This is only like the first stage. So yeah, let's skip that before I get copyrighted for that, because that's footage from the actual show as well. So, for those of you who don't know what I'm playing on, this is a GameCube, and back then they didn't have self-memories in the devices, so they had to put special cards in. I'm sure there's still a couple of consoles that still use memory cards, but not near as many as not near as frequently as the GameCube. Oh crap, I hate this part. You have to get so many scrolls before the time's up. Ow. So this is one of Michelangelo's special attacks, is he can fly and kick stuff like this, and he basically says eat feet over and over again. It used to drive my mother crazy every time I played this game, and I would do that. I would literally do that just to aggravate her. But I found one out of the 3 scrolls that I need to find. I can't get high enough to kick this one, and I'm pretty sure that this is one of the boxes that I need to actually get. Nope. Yay! That was easier than I expected. Wow, a minute and 11 seconds. I couldn't have timed that perfectly. Alright. So yeah, now I have a jump attack, so I just have to press the jump button while attacking, and I'll be able to fly and kick with my feet. Alright, well, that's about it for this. I just pretty much wanted to discuss the Battle Nexus and what I wanted to do with it. So next stage is Nano. That's like episode 5 I believe on the show. First season. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys all next time on Ultimate Deadpool. Peace out. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all later.